Hi, I'm Liss from Flash Post Photography, and I'd like to share some info on the gear that I use as well as some helpful tips. Besides fashion photography, I also shoot weddings as well as events, and in those situations it's really handy to have two camera bodies. So I shoot with the Fujifilm X-T2 as well as an X-T20, and that enables me to put on different focal length lenses on each body that I can just at a quick grab pick the camera and lens that I need for that particular job without missioning and taking time to change lenses. So I found that to be extremely helpful. With regards to some useful tips shooting Fujifilm, the first one would be using the Fujifilm app for your phone. In fact, what I'm recording right now is being done with my Fujifilm app, which is very, very useful. So I am able to set up and record video as well as take stills with this, which makes operating being away from the camera so much more simple. Another useful tip is I carry this little guy linked to my camera bag. It's a microfiber cloth that I can wipe my lenses in between use to make sure that my image quality is 100%. I also have a Fujifilm protective filter on all of my lenses. I'd much rather scratch one of these than scratch one of my precious expensive lenses. So this is super helpful. A really handy feature that I use a lot is the Fujifilm X-T2 has a mechanical shutter as well as an electronic shutter. So for shooting sensitive events like weddings, it's great to use the electronic shutter that eliminates that clink, clink, clink of the shutter, and it's something that's completely silent. One thing to be aware of is it doesn't work so great under all lighting conditions. Specifically under fluorescent lighting, you get this kind of weird banding that happens, so just be aware of that. But in those kind of situations when you need to be discreet, the electronic shutter is really great. Another great feature with the Fujifilm X-T2 is the buttons are wonderfully customizable, which makes shooting a lot more faster. You don't miss those moments because you're able to get the correct settings as fast as possible. So there's a number of buttons on the back, and these you can select very specific settings. So example, you can switch between your electronic shutter and your mechanical shutter. You can switch between autofocus modes, and the list goes on. So that is something that I would definitely recommend that you set up to meet your personal needs.